Hey everyone, welcome back to Service Dog Rosie. I'm Katie and my service dog is down there taking a good nap because we just did a bunch of running and some training at the pet store, some pet friendly areas, and also what brings up today's topic is sorry, I'm getting my hair out from the ponytail from the funeral. We went to a funeral and I was invited to the funeral, I want to say around the 4th or 5th of April. And nothing was mentioned to me about not bringing my service dog with me. They didn't tell me not to bring her. They didn't tell me to bring her. Okay. So if you're a service dog handler, service dog and training handler, and your state allows you treat service dogs and training like full-fledged service dogs and they have the access rights, my service dog is coming with me. I'm sorry, that's how it is. I respect that it's a funeral. I respect your wishes, but if you didn't mention anything about it to me, my service dog's coming with me. She's like my cane or my walker or my wheelchair. They're medical devices. They are not pets. They are highly trained. We're in training, and I'm sorry, they're gonna come. And it kind of made, I was late to the funeral as to begin with. This is my cat, Bailey. Side note, hello to Bailey. She is my 4-year-old orange tabby Bengal. She used to be a therapy animal when I was a nurse aide in a nursing home. She'd go with me. Anyways, so I didn't know that they didn't want me to bring the dog. Nothing was mentioned to me today. I saw the post on Facebook. I gotta be careful with the words because I don't know if they're subscribed to my channel. But anyone coming to Mom's funeral. So I had car trouble. I was an hour and 15, 20 minutes late already. I get there, I'm late, and the funeral's over. The celebration of life, whatever they were calling it, it was over. And she's like, I'm glad you came, but I'm glad it would have been really tight in there with the service with your dog, and it would have been just too much. Okay, well, my dog tucks under benches, and there's benches and chairs. Please tell me if I'm wrong here. Nothing was mentioned to me about not bringing my service dog. Nosy cat. And if anything, the only place in my state where a service dog is not allowed is sterile environments or other posted places in business discretion. If your dog's out of control, doesn't listen, causes a distraction, more so than just, oh, puppy, 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 blah, blah, blah. Like, tell me if I'm wrong. Like, I keep saying I'm sorry. Tell me if I'm wrong. And all of her service dog gear is hanging up. I'm sorry. But just, have you had this isn't really a public access issue. The church had no problem with my dog at all. Actually, they loved her, and she loved getting treats, and I let them pet her because she is overcoming a social anxiety issue that I'll go to in another video from when she was a very young puppy. So what do you think about family, friends, and acquaintances not accepting you having a service dog? That's one issue. Another issue is, oh, you just want to bring your pet with you. It's not fully trained. She's not alerting. I don't see her alerting. She's just following you around. It's easy to teach a dog to follow you around or to paw at your leg or to nudge you with their nose. Why does she jump up on you? Okay. I don't need to explain my medical issues to everybody, and I don't want to. A lot of us don't want to. So I basically just tell them When she jumps up on me, it's called a takedown, and that helps me calm down. So she tells me when to sit on the floor, and then my dog will come across my lap and lay for deep pressure therapy for a psychiatric condition. And that's what I mentioned. And then people get nosy and want to know what, and if I know them well, I'll explain it. That happened at a party the other day. Like, I don't go out a lot because my health hasn't been the best, and I need to get back to baseline before I can go a lot of places. And my friend came in town, she's expecting a baby, and oh my gosh, I love her to death, but I'm just flabbergasted that people, it was really a dog party. They had a lot of pet dogs there. There was 4 or 5 other dogs there. They had an outdoor pool, it was no problem at all. I mean, the dogs inside the house is not that big, so the dogs inside the house is kind of tight. But my dog follows me around everywhere, literally. And she's good with other dogs when she gets to meet them. She's not aggressive. She doesn't show any form of aggression. There was a lot of people there. There's about 35, 40 people. So we stayed outside a lot of times. Didn't stay long, about an hour and a half. Anyways, it's just, and this family knows me well. They know my service dog. When I was in the hospital, my best friend got married, and this is the party she was having because she's expecting, and she came back in town, and my cat's watching that ponytail. And so I went and saw her, and of course my service dog went with my mom to her wedding and last October of 2018 and stuff, and she was good. So she's okay with my service dog coming, but I'm going to her mom's house. Her mom knows me well too, but I just felt so out of place. I have social anxiety to begin with, so that doesn't help. Another incident is, it's like when you go to visit family out of state. This is what I'm possibly facing in the next coming 2-3 months, is going out of state to my home state of Michigan. That's where I'm from. And visiting family who nobody in my family has a service dog that I know of. Nobody has one. And they have disabilities, but they do not have a service dog who assists them. So most people on one side of my family are not, dog in the house. They're not dog in the house people. So that's another worry I have. It's just the fact of being not accepted with my service dog, because I don't physically look that disabled other than my left leg. I'll show you that in another video. So guys, I've been blabbing for about 8 minutes now, and please comment below, share this video, because I really need your input and help with this, and advice. Honestly, I do. I need your advice because I don't know what to do. My family is very much more accepting than they were of my service dog coming with me pretty much everywhere. Church. My service dog's been to church with me. She's gone to restaurants with us. She's, gone on Christmas Eve. She went to church. She went and looked at Christmas lights, She goes everywhere. Doctors and everywhere. And when, another thing is when going to visit other people, I find that I always want to bring up the fact that I have a service dog and she will be coming with me. And a lot of the times, it hurts, but they tell me, no, I'm sorry, your dog can't come. Okay, that is like telling, to me, that is like telling a person who has a cane, you can't come in because you have a cane and I don't want my floor scratched. Like, I understand people don't know much about service dogs, and I'm there to educate, you know. I really am, and I have no problem with it. But it's just the fact that, oh, they have fur, you know, it's going to get all over my floor. Is your dog house trained? My dog's a service dog. She's highly trained. Highly trained. Already. She knows way more than a basic dog. She's not perfect. Service dogs are not robots by any means, and they're not perfect. But they're very trained. They're highly trained. Highly. Highly skilled, highly smart, and highly trained. So guys, sorry this is going to be a no-cut video. Maybe 1 or 2 cuts. But please leave your comments below and share, like, subscribe, put your comments, because I really don't know how to react anymore. Like, I don't want to go anywhere because they won't be accepted other than stores and, you know, if I'm driving. My friends know my service dog is coming with me, but like places like that, how do you approach that? So thanks guys, and have a great Monday, the 15th of April. Bye. Hey everyone, I must mention that I said in my state of Florida, I was going to a funeral and in my state. And this funeral was at a church. There are separation of church and state in the United States, and that does sometimes affect service dog rules. So I've been to this church before with my service dog, and they have had no problem with it. So just be aware of that for the future. Thank you.